We started sudden response a little bit over 2 weeks ago, and it's the first half of the exercise was a command post exercise with Joint Task Force Civil Support. Now, part 2 of the exercise, we're here at Camp Blanding, where we're doing the field training exercise. We have the Marine Corps CBRF, Chemical Biological Immediate Response Force. We have units from the Georgia, Florida, and Indiana National Guards. They're CERF-Ps. Task Force 781 are FEMA representatives from the Indiana area. And we are operating with the 1st Brigade Combat Team and other components of task force operations.
We're going to go one big convoy. March 1's going to roll out.
This is the biggest FTX that we've done as part of CSMRF. Approximately 1,200 soldiers, 181 vehicles. We deployed by ground, by air. We brought a lot of equipment to the site, units deployed from all over the United States to come here and train. We brought disparate units together from different geographic locations to one place on the ground at one point in time, and we were able to integrate pretty seamlessly, on the move, come together, integrate, and then deploy into the incident area and provide the support that we need. The more times you can get guys on the ground, in the dirt, doing their mission, the more friction there is, the more problems you have to work through, and that's really where the learning occurs.
From this side pull is only 1 foot of travel from this up, okay? Which means basically you're going to do a whole lot of pulling to get this guy up out of the ground. Okay, but we need to go down several stories through a small hole.
We are training members of CSMRF, which is 3rd ID, I believe. We have what we call a ropes station over here, and what we're doing is try to familiarize these guys with the different types of knots, pulley systems, how we would lower victims, just basically teaching them the principles and the tools that we use to do that.
I would tell you at this particular point in time, it is important to try and get it.
We also have a station that we call lifting and hauling. It is teaching them the proper use of pry bars, how to use leverage to their advantage, and cribbing, how we can use 4x4 blocks to hold up very large objects if they're used in the proper manner. We have breaching and breaking here. We teach them the principles of jackhammer, how to properly use that to break through any concrete that may be in the way of a victim. We've all seen what happened at 9/11, and that was 2 structures, how many people it took to respond. If there were ever another event like that, you would see the CERF-Ps being used. We bring stuff to the fight that normally they wouldn't have.
CBRF is a Marine Corps unit. We come with our own medical that can go downrange, provide medical care in the hot zone. We come with our own search and extract. We come with our own tech rescue elements that can do the disciplines of tech rescue. We come in pretty much self-sufficient. Operations like this are good to get out on because this is the first time any of us have been to this particular location. So it provides that fog of war when the Marines and sailors go down range, and it's a different sight, and works their skills on pulling people out of some place they never pulled them out of. Upon finding a casualty at the incident site, medical was on site right there, providing medical care completely through the decon site. Once we get through a decon, we have the med stab, basically a field hospital set up that our doctors are working in to provide follow-on care, and following them on out to follow-on hospitals or wherever.
Everything's gonna be all right. We're gonna get you to the medics, okay?
I think America should be proud of her sons and daughters because they really are America's finest. They've risen to the challenge overseas, and now they've risen to the challenge here at home. They stand ready to deploy and support the American people if called upon.
you.